Hello, everybody, and welcome. My name is Camden Long, and I want to say hello to all the amazing TEFL teachers out there right now making the world a better place, one student at a time. And to all the people around the world looking to start teaching English as a foreign language, well, good for you. You are about to step into a world that's going to change your life forever. I love teaching English online, and I started off teaching English abroad. But today, video lesson, 3 life-changing moments that will alter your TEFL teacher future forever. So what is the first life-changing moment, Camden? Well, the first life-changing moment is when you can start or even reestablish a daily morning meditation. Yes, a daily morning meditation. I can see now after 2 weeks of getting back into a rhythm of meditating in the morning before the day starts, even multiple meditations throughout the day. It's made the world of a difference, and I was looking up a study done by Harvard where they took a group of participants over an 8-week study, and they found that the participants who did a daily mindfulness meditation, after the 8 weeks, their amygdala, that's right, your amygdala, your amygdala, which is like an almond-sized part of your brain, which governs fear, our survival instincts, and our emotions, shrunk in size after just 8 weeks. Now that's amazing on a scientific scale, and also it's important to learn and to understand how not only can meditation make your life better, but to see the study and the results to back it up. So when you are starting to meditate, you may have a lot of questions. I've received a few questions from people on different videos that I've put out here, and they say, "Hey Camden, how can I start to meditate? Please help me." So no need to worry, Camden is here. So number 1, if you're ready to have a life-changing moment, the first thing you need to do is number 1, make the time to meditate, preferably in the morning before your day gets started. I know we are living busy lives in society. We have families to take care of, mouths to feed. We're traveling, we're working, maybe not in the best environment, but don't let that, be an excuse. If you're serious about living a new life, then you've got to be able to make 5, 10, or 15 minutes each day to start that daily mindfulness meditation. And now, after 2 weeks, I've become a lot more conscious about my thoughts. And when you become more conscious of your thoughts, that is like the gateway. You're going to open up the doors to a new reality, because our life and our reality starts to become governed by our thoughts, how we talk to ourselves. So over the last 2 weeks, I'm talking to myself differently. How I'm talking to myself. Those are 2 important questions that you need to ask yourself during the meditation. How am I talking to myself throughout the day? What is my mind telling myself each day? And when you start to Go into meditation about that and don't have judgment. Just relax. And number 2 is after you're able to make the time, 5, 10, 15 minutes. I like 30 minutes. 30 minutes. And some people go 1 hour. You can do it in a quiet room. You need to have a quiet place. That is true. I like to do it in my bedroom sometimes, and I really like to do it outside in nature, even if I get a few mosquito bites on the ankles. It's well worth it, don't worry. It's only temporary. So, sound frequencies, 432 hertz. 432 hertz. Look that up on YouTube and listen to some 432 hertz sound frequencies. There's so many of them out there. Also, chakra balancing from the root, solar, heart, throat, third eye, crown. I think I got all 7. Chakra balancing frequencies on YouTube. It's a great way to get into it. That way you can start to focus more on your breath, relax the mind, relax the body. And these sound frequencies are going to make the meditation more enjoyable and also help you in your brain, your neural pathways kind of zone in. Because music is the language of the universe. So what music we are listening to is also going to determine how we see the world, how we talk to people, and how we view ourselves from the inside out. So it's time to become more mindful of everything that we're doing. And that is a way that you can start to live a new and a better, much better lifestyle. And number 3 about the meditation is, so I mentioned make time, and number 2, sound frequencies. Number 3, this might be a little bit more advanced. You don't have to start out with this, but breathing techniques. So some people have, breathe in through the nostrils for 4, hold for 4, and let out for 4. Breathe in the goodness and let out the stress. Let out the day, anything that happened during the day. Just let it out and let it flow out, and then breathe in again. And again, when you're meditating, the focus should be on your breath. Okay? And this one might be a little bit more advanced, but this is nostril breathing. Thank you to all the amazing yoga teachers who have helped me and are helping people all around the world, because this breathing meditation right here, this technique, you close one nostril. Some of you might have seen this or heard about it before. But when you can breathe through one nostril, inhale, close, and breathe out the other side. When you do that, you start to balance your right and left brain hemispheres. And you start to really tap into this feeling of euphoria. You really do, a natural euphoria. It's a wonderful feeling. And then you're just ready to start the day. And when a problem comes into your reality, you can react to it in a much more relaxed manner, and you don't have to lash out. You don't have to get irritated or frustrated, because you are connecting with yourself. Your mind is becoming quiet. And when we make decisions when we're more calm, it's going to serve our higher interest. Okay? So that was the first life-changing moment. What is the second, Camden? What is the second life-changing moment that will alter your TEFL future forever? TEFL teacher future forever. Number 2 is when you start to evolve your relationship to social media. That's right. Start to evolve your relationship to social media. So social media and our devices have become such a part of our daily lives, and lots of habits out there can be addicting. Absolutely. But social media is so new, and it's already starting to, do a lot of things to our brain. And even if you look at some of the articles, co-founder of Facebook, Sean Parker, quote, "Only God knows what these devices are doing to our children's brains." That's the co-founder of Facebook. He's got a lot of different interviews and Q&As that he's done and speeches about the dangers of social media and what it's doing and how it's altering our society and our realities. We can use technology to help us, to serve us, and to make our lives better and more fruitful. Or we're going to use these devices and social media to the detriment of our lives and society. And with this mindfulness meditation I've been doing the last 2 weeks, I started to pause. I hit the pause button. I hit the pause button on my reactions. So instead of scrolling more, I started to write more. That's right, because better days are coming. Better days are coming. I started to write more. Instead of giving my time to an application, I'm taking my time, my energy to create, to produce, to do something that makes me happy and that gives me happiness on the inside and motivates me to come back to it, rather than having something that is just this instant gratification, always, nonstop, and seeing what everybody's doing all the time, their thumbnails and their live stories and their feeds, the news feed, right? So first comes the meditation, and then comes reestablishing and evolving your relationship to social media. If you go and look on my Facebook, my Instagram accounts, you can see from years ago, over 5 years ago, I just upload and post photos and videos that have an interest in what I'm doing. I like to do it. Things that, and that I enjoy, that are fun to me and help me to be excited. And when I look back years to come, I can think, wow, that was a wonderful moment in my life, And I'm not concerned about what other people are going to say about my photos. So some people, yes, shy on video, shy on the camera. Well, that's another thing you can do, is to start to write more. And you don't have to really show your face if you're so nervous. But I also encourage you to break out of your shell and to don't let your future be dictated by your own fears and by what other people are going to say about you and how many likes you get, and how many followers you have and all this stuff. That's just the matrix. What's really important is, are you doing things on social media that make you happy, and it also has an opportunity to make an impact in someone's life? Okay? So, start to reestablish your relationship to social media, and then your future will be altered forever. I see my life going in a much, much better direction now, and I can really feel it. I feel like I have more confidence in myself and not allowing a device or an application to control my day. Number 3, what is the third life-changing moment that's going to alter your TEFL future forever? Well, number 3 is reestablish or start to establish a healthy mind-body connection. So what are you talking about, Camden? What I'm talking about is healthy living. And if you look at healthy, if you break it down into 2 syllables, you will see Heal thy. That's right. Heal thy. And when you add living on that, heal thy living. This is why linguistics is so interesting to me, because we can look at things on a physical level, a mental level, spiritual level, but we can also look at things on a linguistic level, a lingual level. Because words, it's on print. So when we start to look at the words that we're consuming in the day, the vocabulary we look at, the phrases we look at, what we're reading, what we're listening to, we've got to understand that a healthy living and how to balance that out. So it's not just a fad, it's not just a diet, it's not a New Year's resolution, but it's something that we incorporate each day into our lives. You know, if it's 5 minutes, as I've mentioned before, 5, 10, 15 minutes. Why? Because I was looking at some interesting articles on Scientific American and also another Harvard Journal study, and they found out that when you exercise, your hippocampus, and I want to make sure that I get this right, your hippocampus is responsible for verbal memory and also the ability to learn new things. So when you can exercise, when you can get out and get your heart rate up, that exercise is going to have profound impacts on your ability, your brain's ability to learn new things. And also that would be the dog. So anyway, the third sign, have you ever had brain fog? If I sit around here and I just do what I'm doing every day, I get very antsy inside. I get very frustrated. I started to feel it today because in between my lessons, I didn't have enough time to go to the gym because we're living out in the country. It takes at least 20 minutes to get out to the main little city road to go to the gym. But I made 10 minutes to go plant 2 trees. Now, maybe not all of us have time to go plant some fruit trees, Camden. I got that. But the point is I got my feet on the earth. My soles, the soles of my feet on the earth. I did a quick few sprints, like running sprints, and I planted those 2 trees. I got the sweat, I got the heart rate up, and I got the sun, and I got the energy from the earth. And then when I go take that shower, I am high on life. And then I'm ready to go into my lessons full energy, and the students can feel it. And that's why my career teaching English as a foreign language the last 3 years has skyrocketed. And now I'm able to have give some guidance to new teachers out there, even experienced teachers. So if you're looking to change your life, TEFL can do it, but you got to implement those 3 things I'm talking about. And when you have those life-changing moments, it's going to feel so great because the exercise, when you go back and you say, when you're looking at a checklist, when you got your goals and you go, okay, make money online, check. Travel to some new countries, check. When you start to accomplish your goals, it's the greatest feeling in the world. And that builds your confidence and that builds your self-esteem. And then you can just go out in the day and say, let's do it, baby. So to all the TEFL teachers out there, have an amazing day. Take this video, take that, and go ahead, get out into your world, create your own reality. Your thoughts create your own reality. And if you can start to meditate more each day, if you can reestablish your connection to social media and start to have a healthy living, a healthy lifestyle, and establish that relationship, mind and body, then you're going to have an amazing life and you're stepping into a much better existence for yourself and for the people around you. This is Camden Long, having a great day out here. Thai, Isan, country living the dream, really. This is the dream. Have a great day. Thank you so much. And if you have any questions, I want to say real quick, I just want to say to all the people on the previous videos that have been sharing their story with me, it means the world to me, because I don't know who you are exactly. I don't know who Love36 is, I don't know what World Traveler 89 is. But I do know when someone tells me a story. And when someone tells me a story, then I can put two and two together and perhaps give a little bit of advice so that they can make their future better. Simple as that. If you need some video coaching with me as a TEFL teacher, how to start, how to improve, how to get better as an online teacher, how to make it happen in this world as a TEFL instructor, I'm doing video coaching from my Patreon account. You can check that out. And also the ebook. It's coming. I've made the deadline, the due date for November 15th, 2019. That's this year. In 2 more months. The blueprint for TEFL freedom. So let's stay low key. Let's stay relaxed. Let's do things that make us happy. And tomorrow will be a better day. Thank you so much. Take care of yourself.